Nope. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing this evening? Mama is here, and Pam is here, and Sheila is here, and Mama's budget is here. Hi, Mike. How's everybody doing? So, I apologize that it has to be up and down like this. I tried 12 different ways to make it landscape and tried all sorts of different setups and nothing worked. So, this is what we got. How is everyone's evening going? Can y'all hear me? I'm not convinced I have sound. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Miss Judy. Hi, beautiful day. Okay, thank goodness. I was afraid you couldn't. Well, we made it to Friday. Thank goodness. Because I was about to cash in my month ahead fund and go job hunting. Let me tell you, I'm glad today is over. Miss Judy, did you get to go swimming today? I know you said you didn't get to yesterday. I am trying to fix something on my end. Bear with me for just a minute. Indeed is your bestie right now. I understand that. All right. Well, I know, and thank goodness, except Miss Judy lives over on the East Coast. Hopefully you can on Tuesday. So I am still planning on saving for my emergency fund, but I have decided to do it just slightly differently. Should we start with let's start with emergency fund. And I can explain to you or show you, not explain, that sounded terrible, show you how I want to start going about it. I have seen several different content creators doing it this way, and I kind of liked the idea of it because it goes along with, you can save small amounts along the way, and those small amounts are still going to add up, right? So, excuse me. Oh, it stinks to high heaven over here. The kids made spicy ramen and the whole house stinks. My goodness. The premise is, saving small amounts all along the way will add up. So, what I decided to do was create a 100 envelope challenge, but using tinies, right? So instead of 100 envelopes of cash, saving whatever the dollar amount is, I won this in a giveaway. My bestie Pam, for her 500 and 600 subscriber giveaway. Anyway, that's where I got this from. So these are all full of tinies. And each week, I meant to do this Monday night and I ran out of time. Each week I'm going to put in $15 and see how long, no, not even how long, it doesn't matter how long. Just see how much I can save over time, saving $15 a week using these tinies. Now these little completed cards, that was Sheila. I was looking at Sheila and I said, Pam, I'm sorry, forgive me. These little completed cards I actually got from Angela Marie 888. They were on her Ko-fi. And so I downloaded these, and once I complete everything, all of the challenges that are in one of these envelopes, then I'll come back here to the back and write down how much I saved for that particular one, and then I'll move on. And I have, it's going to be a while before I get all of these filled up, right? But I have a bunch of the little completed cards. You like to be mistaken for Pam? I don't know what I was thinking there. Anywho, I made myself a little emergency fund bank to go here in the back of my binder. So that's where my $15 is always going to go. So here's my $15 for this week. You girls are silly. Here's my $15, and I think I want to see how long I can go without counting. I may give it to Mr. Kim or Mom and say, hey, condense this down for me, but I want to leave it alone and see what it adds up to. And girls, this is a hint of what's in the mail on its way to you. Just giving you a little sneak peek. But I don't want to, be trying to put prop money and whatnot in here. So in typical Kim fashion, or at least that's what, hello Amanda. That's at least what Sheila is going to say. I made some prop notes and some cards, and I'm going to randomize it using the cards. And then once I'm done randomizing that $15, then I will, it'll go to envelopes 1 through 8. Okay? And unfortunately, y'all really can't. Let's see how far I can move it over and maybe you can still see. Maybe? Because I'm afraid you're not going to be able to see the dice tower. And yep, she made that. So I have 25 and 50 cent prop notes that I need to get loaded over onto Ko-fi. That's not there yet. I have $15 here worth of 25 and 50 cent, And the paper clip, I didn't want to have to dig for a paper clip once, you can see dye? Okay, good. Once I was all done, so I have a paper clip dug out already, and I'll put this on, just like we would with an envelope, right? You'll put the paper clip where you stopped so you know where to start again. So I shuffled these all up real well earlier, and I'm just going to start at number 1. And okay, I'm not liking all of the ones. I needed to break up how I was saving for my emergency fund. I had been doing what is with all these ones? I had been doing the monthly challenge for quite a while, and I had to find a different way to do it. If you're not having fun with it, how long are you going to stick with it, right? So I had to change things up, and I have seen various versions of this. I hope I didn't just skip 3. I don't think I did. I've seen various versions of this, I just decided to make myself one. And I'll play it this way, until I say, okay, time to change it up again. So what's everybody doing this evening? All right, last 2 go right there. So before I forget, I'm going to move my paper clip right here to number 5. Sheila is getting ready to go to Europe. That's what Sheila's getting ready for. Laundry and packing, I'm sure. Spinning. Hi, Mama. Hey, don't forget, we have a lunch date next Friday, Mom. Okay, so let me pull my binder back out. So I'm only going to ever work with these first 8, and then when I finish one, then I'll pull from the back. But you're making chicken salad right now? Last day of work until November 3rd. I'm so jealous. Hallmark and football. That's not a bad combo. Who are you watching football-wise? All right, so I confess. Oh, local, you know what? Sometimes I think local high school football is better than any other kind. I confess, I don't remember who made these. There's not a name on any of them. There were a ton, and I didn't really catch on to that until I printed out a bunch. But regardless of what it says inside the circle, I'm only saving 25 cents per icon. So let's see how much this one got. There's $1 and $2.25. That's not a bad way to start. What's everybody doing tomorrow? I think, unfortunately, am having to go to the mall because somebody is working tomorrow and can't take Mini-Me to the mall to go shopping. All right, so 25, 50, 75, $1, 25, and 50. Oh, there's 2 here. 75, $2.25. So we finished one whole one, but I'm just gonna put it in the back This whole stack will save 12. Oh, Oktoberfest. That brings back a memory or two. All right, number 2. These are from Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. 99.999% of these I got off of Ko-fi. And I'm going to make each one of these little circles worth a quarter. And I totally didn't add up how much it'll save, but I'll do that at some point. All right, what did this one get? So there's a $1.25. Oh, she doesn't want to wait a couple of days. She can also hear me. Can't you? Mini me. So 50, 75, $1, $1.25. So 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25. She wants to go bra shopping at the mall. There's nothing about that sounds fun. But all right, next up, this is a cute little set from Tara over at Lifted Up and Living. Bunch of different. Hi. See, Nana says if you'll wait 2 days, she'll take you to go bra shopping.
Okay, yeah, just tell my business out to everybody. No, that's fine.
Because there's one person on here that actually knows who you are.
Okay, just
Silly
because
goose.
one person knows me doesn't mean I need you to tell my business out to everybody.
I think it's just about all ladies.
Oh, never mind, I don't care.
So number 3, $2, $3.25. Don't get those out of order. Yeah, see, she says we all wear bras, unless you're me and you work from home, and then you don't.
Robert, stop typing.
1, 2, $3.25. So 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $2.
$2.
25, 50,
you want this open or
75. I only closed it because the dogs were being foolish.
Do you want to open it or no?
It's fine.
Okay.
So, like I said, I meant to do this on Monday, and then opening. You know what? Having that door open makes it stink even worse. I am so sorry that kid ever found that spicy ramen. My Lord have mercy. Opening Happy Meal, it took too long, and I didn't want it to take even longer. All right, number 4, got $2.25. Oh, there you go. Need another word search. Oh, I'm not putting the money in here. Yeah, the money all goes in the back. I have a hard enough time finding money that's not just totally falling apart. So this way, I'm not folding it. It's amounts that I can afford, and I can't wait to see how much I can save at $15 a week. So here's another stack of those challenges. Hey Mom, I have a question. I wonder why that retracted her comment. she was asking if you had a particular topic in mind before it retracted her message. So $1.50 for this one. This particular stack will save me $12. Mom, are you familiar with the Book of Enoch? Or Pam, are you familiar with it? All right, this next stack, Sad Panda. These are from M over at Plan to Save Designs. Do you? Our mutual friend that lives up in the Panhandle of Florida. That's his current topic of interest right now, and I believe he has questions. So these are from M over at Plan to Save Designs. I don't think you can get anything from her anymore. I think she's closed down all of her shops, both Etsy and Ko-Fi. But again, I've made these worth 25 cents each. So we're going to start with You're the Coffee to My Donut. Really? Interesting. I know it's sad, Sheila. She's not doing challenges anymore. So this one got $1.50. So 25, 50, 75, $1, 25, and 50. When she had announced that she was shutting down her Etsy shop and it was 50% off if you bought X amount of dollars, I stocked up on a lot of stuff. So I have enough Plan to Save Design stuff to last me a while. I messaged her privately just because there were things that I was hearing that as a nurse were a little bit concerning to me. She said that her husband was going to have to start working out of town and traveling a little bit for work, and her work was amping up a little, and she just wasn't convinced that she had time for it. And then I think, once she tried to pause her YouTube channel and then deleted it completely, I can't help but wonder if maybe that was kind of defeating, so she was like, I just don't want to, All right, so this set is from Savings with Tracy. This is her s'mores set. I want s'more. Cute little marshmallows and graham crackers. So I saw the coolest thing the other day. It was a play on s'mores. So they took a Reese's peanut butter cup and put that on a marshmallow roasting fork or hot dog roasting fork, whichever one you have. So they slid the Reese's peanut butter cup on there and then dipped that in marshmallow fluff and roasted it, and then squish it between words. Today's zapped my brain. Graham crackers. It looked amazing. It made my blood sugar jump about 150 points just looking at it, but it looked amazing. I don't know for sure that was what happened, Sheila. That's just my guess. I know, right? Right, Pam? And then this last bunch That sounds amazing, Amanda. I am hesitant to try it just because it sounds so good. Like, you know, as long as I don't make it and I don't know how it tastes, I'm not going to go crazy trying to get some. So this last set is from Budgeting with the Ginger. And again, made them 25 cents. Or Andy's mint chocolates. Ooh. I guess I should know how much I have here before I start marking stuff off, huh? $2.25. Ooh. That works too, and you don't have to fight with mosquitoes. You could turn it into kind of like a s'mores cheesecake dip. All right, $2.25. Thing one pulled out the marshmallow bag to say he could smell. Thing one is always going for the marshmallows. He's gotten into his cinnamon honey a dozen times since he's been home. He kept trying to get me to smell it, but I didn't want to start sneezing up a storm, and I'm certainly not going to eat it either. What, the cinnamon honey? Since I don't like cinnamon, I don't think it sounds all that amazing. All right, there's our $15 going towards our emergency fund. So now let's play in here a little bit, and we're going to start with my nemesis. Are y'all ready to start with my nemesis? Shut the box. Are you blowing on them so they're good luck?
Yeah.
Aw, thank you. I have $100 over here to the side, and all of this money is going to go towards sinking funds. I think I want to move this. No, it makes me sneeze like crazy.
What makes you sneeze like crazy?
Cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon.
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 What? Are you going to roll them for me? All right, here, let me move this over here. But I want it to stay right here, so because my window for the phone is so narrow that.
Oh, you're on your phone this time?
It's the only way I could do it and it not just look terrible. Ooh, nice start. All right, what do I want to use? Let's use, what do you say, hot pink?
No, I think like a purple or an orange.
Listen, I don't want to talk about what Shut the Box did to me today, okay? All right, am I starting with purple or orange? Ooh, or neon green, right? There's like,
there.
huh?
There was something like right here. I saw it over there. It was orange. Oh, it might have been my t-shirt. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
We'll start with purple. Okay, 6 and 4 is 10.
Oh, is that a 6?
Yeah, so if the line is on the bottom, the line is always on the bottom.
It's also.
Or-
Never mind. I'm dumb.
Let's see here. if so for some of these die, there's a dot. So you turn it. The way to know if it's a 6 or a 9 is turn it to where either the line is on the bottom or the dot is on the bottom. So see where the dot's there, it's 6. Where the dot is there, it's 9.
Yeah.
You catch on eventually. Okay. 10. How do I want to do this? I kind of want to do 9 and 1.
Or you could do like 7 and 3, or
I could do 7 and 3.
8 and 2. I don't know.
What should I do? I'm traumatized from today's version of Shut the Box. Come on, Pam. You're always yelling at me on the other side of the screen. What should I do? 7 and 3? 8 or 2? Or 8 and 2? I hesitate to do 9 and 1 because I don't know that I want to use the 9 up. Let's do 7 and 3. I know as soon as I mark...
Give her like a minute.
I know as soon as... If I wait, it's not going to say anything. Chat's not going to move. And then as soon as I mark something, she's going to say, no, don't do it like that.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Wait like a minute. Give her like a minute. There's also like a slight delay too.
Not the best. I agree. Not the... Okay,
7
so
and 3.
Sheila says 8 and 2. Pam says 7 and 3. I'm going to go... Ooh, I'm going to go with 7 and 3. Oh, I know. I'm going to regret that. Okay. Roll again. Oh, she was sorting laundry. I have a ton of laundry. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I know what I'm doing right there. That's a 9. Okay, go again. What? 6 and 3 is 9.
I had a brain fart.
3 and 5 is 8. Okay. It'll be her fault. Okay. Dice overboard.
Please.
5 and 4 is 9. So we'll do 5 and 4. Okay, we're gonna go down to just 1 now. That's a legal move. 6, 2, or 1. 6, 2, or 1. You can do this. You can do this. 6, 2, or 1. This, by the way, is from Save with Glow. I got this off of her Ko-fi. You got this. That's 2 and 1. I'll take it. Okay, you want me to do it? Or do you want to roll? All right, so now the question becomes, are we saving the $6 or are we only saving $1 because there was only one we didn't get?
I don't know.
Let's save the 1 and then that will allow us to play a little bit longer. Okay.
Okay, you're gonna do that yourself now. That was stressful.
Courtesy roll like Nori. Save 6. Okay, fine. I'll save 6. Well, if I'm saving 6, then I'm moving on. Because if I'm saving the actual amount, then I'm going to end up with 31 again like I did today. Still bitter about that. All right, this one's also from Save with Glow. We're helping Snow White get home. So we'll start with that. She had 2 different versions of this one. One of them had the numbers on it, and then one of them was blank. So if you land on this crystal, it's $10. If you land on, is that Dopey or Sleepy? Anyway, it's $5, and then if you land on the poison apple, you got to start again. So I'll go a time or two. Some of this can get, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ugh. I just started and I already have to start again. I guess I shouldn't complain. I could have rolled a 5. All right. That's $2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, that's 3. So you know what? We're gonna take our 5 and not look a gift horse in the mouth, because here's our next friend. Do we have anything else in here? Oh, we do. We have one of Pam's challenges in here. We're gonna do chip away. Hi, Anna. So I did not come prepared and get out enough dice. All right, chip away mini, because I'm still not brave enough to buy the grown-up version. Anna, your challenge is in here, the scratcher that you made me. All right, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I have my wand thingy and my fancy new chips that Sheila gave me. So I'm not having to use binder clips again. All right. Somebody blow on for luck, because Mini-Me left me. All right, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have a 4 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sheila. Well, okay, I got another 4. And then a 1, a 1, and a 1. So I know we have to roll some 1s, but all right. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, we rolled a 4, a 2, a 1, and a 1, and we are now officially out of 1s. All we're left with is 3s and 2s. This does not fill me with confidence. Okay. I don't have any 4s, and I don't have any 1s, but I did get a 3. So let's re-roll these 3. I don't want to lose chips. All right, so I lost that 4, but I did get a 3 and a 2. So $8. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Okay. Should I go again? Do I dare go again? 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know what? Let's move on. And I want to do Anna's real quick since she's here. And then I'll come back to chip away. All right, I gotta admit, this wand is pretty cool. This is, I think, the neatest thing about it. Even in the case. Okay, I will go again, but I want to do Anna, the challenge that Anna sent me. So she sent this to me this month in my Happy Mail. has my name on it and little pumpkins. She says it's not spicy, right? It's not spicy. How spicy are we talking? Not spicy, a little spicy, a lot spicy. 4, okay. Oh, great. Where's my scratcher? Oh, here it is. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to step up my pen pal game because my pen pals are sending me all sorts of cool stuff and I'm not doing nearly enough. Not spicy, less than 50 total. Okay. Well, that one was a 3. And we rolled another 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, that's a 4. Okay. So 7. That's not bad. I'll take 7. There's my vacuum. There's my vacuum. Ooh, I think her batteries need to be replaced. She's not working too well, so I'll put this one back and take a 5. I hope you're remembering correctly. So everything that I'm saving tonight is going towards sinking funds. Oh, you know what? I need to color one of these in. We'll come back and do another round, but I kind of want to get through everything first. I over-ordered for my fall binder. So, I mean, you sent me this. That's better than my little challenges. And then you have, you know, Autumn, who sends a whole glass. This one says it's fall, y'all. It's from Becca Budget 777 and it saves 30. So where do we want to go? 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You gotta watch Becca, because she can be painful. Alright, that's a 5. What do you think? Should we go again? I say yes, and Pam's gonna scream no. Oh, I should get out the 5 first. Okay. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's a 2. Alright, well. I know, right? Autumn had to go and show everybody up. I mean, in a nice way, though. But still, I gotta step up my pen pal game. So that's 7, so I need 2 more. Okay. So we did this one. This one makes me nervous because I made the grown-up decision. This is from Steph's on a Budget. It's a roll and save. And I made the executive decision that this one is we're going to roll a D8. And so this one makes me nervous. Where's my 8? Okay, here we go. Ooh, I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. A 1. I got all anxious for a 1. All right, I'm going again. And a 4. Just wait, Pam. It gets worse. It gets worse. I am out of 5, so 2, 3, 4, and 5. I may end up needing to make change because I still have some 10s and 20s back there. Just wait, Pam. Just wait. This was part of the autumn set that I bought from my girl Jeanette over at Jeanette's Journey. I think we'll start with this one. So this one has scratch and save and roll and save. So we'll scratch one and then we'll mark one off. We'll roll for it. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, these are so buttery soft. And that's a 3. I wonder what kind of change I have. Let's see what kind of change I have. I may regret that though. I'll take out 2 5s and put back a 10. All right, so we got that 3, and then I'll do that 2 right there. And then, all right, what should I, so this one has 5 scratchers and 5 leaves on it. What scent is my candle? Pumpkin Bonfire from Bath & Body Works. What dice or die should I roll for the leaves? You guys tell me. I'll do whatever you say. Only because I don't have a D100 over here in my dish. I do have one, but it's not over here. Two 6-sided? Why not just say a D12? Ooh, a D20 just to be fun. Okay. Have you guys ever seen No. What I'm rolling for, honey, is how much is each of these leaves worth. So whatever I roll, that's how much each leaf will be worth. Where is my dice bag? Do you have yours handy? Oh, here it comes. Okay. So there you go. That's a D100. And you have 100 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Well, this is almost perfectly round, so I'm not gonna roll this one. It does go higher.
Here, I'll give it back down.
Where is my bag? It does go higher. If you're playing by the rules, yes, that's true. Her kids do pick the scratch numbers. If you're playing by the rules, anything between a 20 and a 100 really don't count. But this is a 24. What?
Percentile for 100.
I don't want to roll 100. That's my point.
Do it anyway.
No! Go away! So this one is a D24. This one, where's the one? This one is a D60. And then what else is in here? This one has some really odd numbers in it. I even have I kept this one out because it's a D5. But then this is a D4. It's like a weird triangle of sorts. Yeah, I'm not rolling the, hi Kimmy. I'm not rolling the 100 or the 64. Okay, let's do the 8. I kind of want to do the 12 though. I'm going to do the 12. I have my D12. So each one of these leaves are going to be worth 3. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Look at that. I rolled my D12 and I got lucky and I got a 3. What's that?
30.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I got a 52, I think. Yeah. 30 and 50.
Yeah, I'm certainly not rolling a 30 and a 50. All right, let's see. 1, 2, and 3. So that's a 4. So how about we do 2 of the leaves and I can put in a 10. How do we feel about that? Kimmy, I am almost done with your order. Okay, and the last one in her series, you know what? No, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. So we're saving 15 in total. Yes, I understand completely. All right, Pam, are you ready? So this is another one from Steph's on a Budget, another roll and save, and I marked this one to be a D12. Where's my 12? All right. Whatever I roll will depend on how many times I roll. All right, that's a 5. I'll go again with the 5. And that's a 6. So I'm going to stop right there with 11. It was. I got a 5 and a 6. All right, next up. This is my quarterly member exclusive from Maddie over at Floating Funds. And I have decided for my November YouTube member exclusive is going to be a sticker challenge. But an affordable sticker challenge. 20 for 35. I don't remember which one. All right, that one. I don't know how spicy going to be for these. So that's 4 and 2, so we'll go right here, and that's a 3, so $7. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Where did I have? There was someplace 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, that still kind of screws me because I still don't have 7. Okay, we'll go one more time. Or $67. Is this like some weird kid slang that I'm not all up on? I'm out of 5s, doggone it. One, 2, and 3. Oh, that's a 5. So $9, $10, $12. An eye aneurysm? No, don't go to Dr. Google. I have patients do that all the time, and then I get lectured because, well, I read it on Google. Okay, well, you know, I only went to school for nothing apparently. There, see? Do exactly what Mama Joy says. Whatever they tell you, that's what you do. Look at this one. Chiefs Nation, baby. My girl Pam, my bestie, binder bestie Pam sent this one to me. Bye, Anna. And it's the Chiefs. How can you not love it? One and two, so I'll go right here, and that's a 5. Oh, that silly Tamagotchi. Just because you're a 49ers fan. I remember I had a Tamagotchi as a kid. And I got so irritated with that stupid thing that I buried it in a drawer so I wouldn't have to listen to it scream at me while it died. Hi, Angela. So, okay, Kimmy, here's the deal with that. I can explain it to you why he didn't explain it to you better. So, hello. So the eye specialist, the person that you saw today, they only have a certain level of education. Okay, I'm not knocking him, not at all. Hi, Lindsay. But it's kind of like, all right, so all aneurysm means is that there's a little bit of a bulging out of a vessel wall, okay? Which, yes, that's what happens with aneurysms in other locations is, there's a bulging in the wall of a vessel. That's all aneurysm means. But that kid, because he is not an eye specialist, he can't go into detail with you. That would be outside of his scope of practice. Just like, let's say I'm on the phone with a patient and they say, hey, are my lab values posted yet? Well, yeah, they are posted, and I can see them, and I see, I can tell you what your lab values mean, most likely, but I'm not a doctor. And so I can't explain to you what those lab values mean, because technically that would be diagnosing. And diagnosing is outside of my scope of practice as a nurse. Only a doctor or a nurse practitioner can diagnose. And even with a nurse practitioner, their scope is limited. So the kid shouldn't have said aneurysm to begin with. He should have said, I see something that looks not quite right on your eye exam. I would recommend you go see an eye specialist. That's what he should have said. Sure, of course you were. That makes total sense. Somebody says aneurysm, you think my brain just exploded and now I'm going to die. But all aneurysm means is that there's a bulging out in a vessel wall. So one of the vessels in your eye has a bulge on it. Is it something that you need to address? Yes. And you should do just exactly what they say. He's your husband. He'd get it all anyway. Yes, absolutely. Go see an eye specialist because, you know, what is likely to happen, I'm not saying this is what will happen, but what is likely to happen is they'll put you on an eye drop to reduce pressure in your eye. Pressure was fine. Okay, that's good. All right, should I do shut the box or chip away? Shut the box? Okay, I'll go back to shut the box. Kimmy, what is Key Whitman? I'll do one of each. How about that? With my, yeah. Amanda, did you see today? Today was disgusting. I don't even, ugh. Okay, but do they have eye specialists? Okay, good, good, good. If you can't get in right away, hi, and bye. Oh, what am I playing with those for? Have a great weekend. Okay. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. Mini-Me is here to roll for me, so hopefully it goes well, because she did really well earlier. Ooh, 3 and 2. I don't feel like that's... Seven, 4, and 3. Are you gonna roll for me?
If you want me to.
Okay, you can roll for me. Here, reach behind. Six and 1.
Hey, at least you got a 6 this time.
So a 9, an 8, or a 2. Don't roll snake eyes. 9 or an 8. Ooh, 8 and 2. Okay. That's a 10. 9. So any version of 9.
7. You're welcome.
Hi, Becca. Child, I've had bifocal since I was 19. You are not old. Ask Mama Joyce how long she's had glasses. I'm gonna go to Chipaway. Oh, I need to. All right, I'll put that one back and take a 10. How you doing, Becca? Oh, I'm putting that in the wrong place. Ah, shoot. That's the Chipaway money. I'll just leave it out because I'm going to come back to it. Okay, but I can still put back 1 and take a 10. Okay. I only have dollar bills left. I know. Okay, I'm going to put that away. And we're going to bust back out Chipaway Mini because I'm not grown up enough to play the big version. So I have $5. So I got to be super careful. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, never put on, so when you go get your glasses, try them on, make sure they look okay, and then take them back off and don't put them on until morning. Okay, what do we have? A 2, a 2, a 1, and a 1. I'm not sure that's a great way to start. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Oh, this one is not going well. A 2 and 3 1s. And I am now out of 1s. Steps are hard. All right, a 3, a 2, and a 2. And I need to re-roll the 1. I should be wearing bifocals, but the last time I got glasses, I couldn't afford them. So these are just single vision. All right, that's a 2. So at least I didn't lose it. But all I have left are 3s and 4s. I'm not feeling comfortable about this. Y'all, help. All right. Oh, I at least got a 4 that time. I got a 4, a 3. Oh, okay. A 4, a 3, a 2, and a 2. Y'all, I'm going to have an IOU. All right, 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 4s. And I lost both chips. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I have $5. $5. And I owe 14. I shouldn't have done this. Doggone it. Oh, well. Okay. So I'll put in my 5, and then I have one of, I thought I had, yeah, right here. Okay. I have one of Becca Budget 777's Too Slow to O. Like Pam, yes, but I was smart enough to not save my actual age. All right, $8 IOU. Pam always tries to tell me no. Okay. Well, I would have. But like there was some team shut the box and there was, some team chip away. Oh, you mean don't worry about, coming up with the whole $31? I'm still bitter about that. All right. I put on my little Too Slow to O. Oy vey. Well, that's all I got. I'm out of money. So that means I don't get to play anymore. Team broke. Smacka, I need more game money to play with. Go fund me. No. It's just, sometimes Grease gives Kimmy more money. So, no, it's got to be real money. And then I do have which I won't be using this week, but I'm using Letty's monthly challenges as a rollover, just in case. I know, Smacka needs to give me money. It's okay. He will on Wednesday. That's payday. So that's all that matters. It's because you spend all of yours on truck parts. Night, Mama. Hey, Mom, let me know if you don't work tomorrow. Have a good weekend, Kimmy. I think I'm going to crawl into bed and relax and try to recover from my god-awful day. I texted mom at one point this afternoon and I'm like, I am 60 seconds away from chucking this stupid laptop because I have a work laptop. Have a good evening, Angela. You too, Lindsay. Besties, I'll text you shortly, okay? All right, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Oh, I hope so. I hope it is. It will be, because you know what? I'm sleeping in tomorrow and I'm not working. Even if I get stuck going to the mall, it'll be better than, working another day at my dumb job. Bye, everybody. I'll see you all Monday. Have a good evening and a good weekend. Try to sleep in tomorrow.